Prime Minister, along with delegates from plant a tree today to signify the
All right, thank you, the Honorable Powes Parkop. Thank you, Roslyn, Mistress of Ceremony, my daughter, for standing up and holding the fort. I want to firstly thank all our children. Thank you for coming up. I see you all in uniform, and I guess what? I observed your teeth, very bright teeth, no blue eye stain. Totally impressed with each and every one of you. And we love you all from our front. To the teachers who helped out, thank you very much for your faithfulness to your country and to our children. To all who are here, media, staff from the City Hall, our National Capital District Commission, thank you very much for remembering the World Environment Day. Thank you, Governor Parkop, once again for being a pace setter, leading the city from our front. We're happy to be here with this team. Land restoration, desertification and drought resilience. The slogan, our land, our future, we are the generation of restoration. What appropriate fitting. Yet I will not speak long. Trees produces oxygen. Oxygen gives life. If God were to charge us for the oxygen we breathe, none of us would have the money to survive. Trees are the ones that generate oxygen. And taking care of our environment, planting trees is important. I want to encourage every Papua New Guineans right across the country, plant a tree a year. The hardest question we reflect on ourselves, when you cut down a tree, are you planting a new tree? Were you responsible for the tree that you are harvesting today? Where were you when the tree was planted? That you are a beneficiary of what the tree produces. And it must reflect on us in this World Environment Day and going forward, that we must be a nation that plants tree, because tree sustains us. Yes, our forest density is about 70%. Our nation is 70% forest cover, but we must not take this status for granted. To all our forest companies, law requires that you cut one tree, you plant 4. And I hope we are monitoring this aspect as the executive government to our forest department. Enforce the policy where cut one tree, plant 4 trees. I think this is not effectively being rolled out right across our country, but to our citizens, get out there, plant a tree. I came back from the set, a landslide up there in Bulitakai. What I saw was generation of tree cutting that left the total mountain bare. The mountain top was bare, the entire mountain was bare, and with water percolating right down into the soil structure and the rock formation structure over time, collapsed the mountain that caused death. Tree anchors the environment together. Trees breathe and produce the air that we breathe. Tree is life. And I want to appreciate Governor Parkop. I look forward to planting my tree, and I want every Papua New Guineans to plant a tree in your life. Otherwise, you are cutting the tree that was planted by your fathers, not passing on a tree to your children. Is it okay? Let's take responsibility, and this World Environment Day gives us the basis to reflect on. Let me conclude with a Greek philosophy. In Greek, there's a Greek philosophy that goes like this. A society prospers when wise men plant trees whose shade they will not sit under. A society prospers when wise men plant trees whose shade they will not sit under. Papua New Guineans of this generation, I like the slogan Governor Parkop used, our land, our future. We are generation restoration. Governor Parkop, what an appropriate theme. This generation, you can talk big about changing government, you can talk big about everything else, but if you don't get to the basics correct, taking care of our environment, being kind, respectful to environment and to society and to each other, then we are running a race that is totally would be in vain. Let's start this moment as we facing our national parliament, facing 50 years of our independence next year. Let's take responsibility to our environment, and it starts by taking care. Today I'm totally privileged to associate myself with Governor Parkop and your team and my colleagues in Parliament as we plant a tree here. why don't we go back to our country? I'll work with the forest department to look at tree planting as a government program, right across our grassland, right across our hillside, right across our mountain tops. We cannot repeat the mistake that took place in Mulitaka over many, many years. The trees were cut with no planting back. Let's start in planting a tree, because tree breathes life into our community, into our country, into the planet. Thank you very much, Governor, for the opportunity. People one work with you, willing to join in you today. You know, we are rushing for caucus time and Parliament, but thank you for giving us this privilege. I look forward to planting a tree. My colleagues will plant a tree here. This precinct will be, the Independence Boulevard precinct will tidy up. That will remain as a public precinct use. I want to thank City Hall for really picking this dream up and making it come to life. We will plant a tree, your tree. It is your responsibility to come back and water it every time. Is that okay? Plant a tree today, water your tree. Let's pass on the seed to the next generation. Thank you too much. God bless.